Good evening, everyone. Welcome to RISI. I hope you all ready for an engaging webinar. Welcome to our CPPS Certified Professional Summit 2024. My name is Jodh Murugan and I am the course coordinator with RISI. Today we have CPPS experts joining us for this discussion. Once again, a warm virtual welcome to our speakers. So, our moderator for this discussion is Ms. Shalini from UAE. Over to Ms. Shalini, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Myself Shalini. Hi, myself Shalini. I'm a clinical pharmacist. I'm working here in UAE for the past 12 years. Basically, I have a quality background too. So today, I welcome each and every one of you to CPPS Summit 2024. Basically, this webinar will be an open forum of discussion with the experts in the quality from various fields. And I would like to invite Dr. Simi ma'am, Mr. Mohammed Azhar, Ms. Vidya, Ms. Aina sir, Ms. Shilpa, Ms. Nimisha, Ms. Manju, and Ms. Sarita to today's session. And we will be going with an open discussion regarding the CPPS certification, how we all have passed through that stage, and what were the achievements from this, and how it helped us in the career in our current healthcare settings, and mainly for the the resources what we have used for the exams. All those will be the topic for the session, and any other topics which we are interested also we will be discussing on that part too. So I would like to ask Ms. Simi ma'am, can you please start this session for today? Okay, so anyone have a question, or if you are if you want to know something about CPPS, you can open up the discussion and we will go as an interactive session. We have a lot of people from the quality side, experts from different area and different profession.
I can say a few words about I'm Vidya Chinmaya.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah, good evening to all of you. Actually, I had plans to become a CPHQ first. So I had enrolled first for CPHQ with RISI. And I liked our beloved sir's, Dr. Tenarasu sir's classes so much that I felt like I should invest my time parallelly to study for CPPS also. Great opportunity to become certified professional in patient safety also. So I asked, sir, can I join to your CPPS classes also? He said, yes, ma'am, if you can manage your studies for both, you can join, he told. Then I thought, okay, I would take CPPS exam after completing my CPHQ exam in November. But unfortunately, the news came that from IHI is that they are changing the syllabus for CPPS exam with effect from November 11, 2024. We had short of time to prepare well for the exam, but we had hardly 15 days time to prepare for the exam since exams got preponed as per our plan. It was not going as per our plan, so there was short of time. Then, but the situation had taught us to do good time management actually. I prepared a study planner for balancing both CPHQ and CPPS studies. As per my experience on this going through the exam, I have a few suggestions for all of you to crack the CPPS exam as below. Number one is never ever miss any classes, because in each class you will gain valuable information from which one or two exam questions would definitely come in the exam. So never ever miss the classes. Then write the answers of each questions discussed from PPT in your notebook also. so that it will help you in the preparation for final exam. Whatever discussed in the class, the question answers from PPT, you have to write the rationale in your notebook why you chose that answer. Okay. Point number 3 is
Yes,
point
ma'am.
number 3 is CPPS questions are not direct single sentence questions, like, they give clinical scenarios from which they ask questions. So you need minimum 1 or 2 minutes to understand the questions. Time management in the exam is very important because they will be lengthy questions. You need to understand at least 2 times. You need to read the question to understand clearly. Then at the first go itself, you have to tick the right answer and bookmark. Without answering, please don't bookmark, because at the end of the exam you may not have enough time to check your answers. So as far as possible, initially click the appropriate answer, what you think, then bookmark it to review later if time permits, because I couldn't get enough time to check my answers at the end in my exam. So always better click the answer and then bookmark. Then point number 4 is there will be 1 or 2 calculation questions, graphs to interpret, etc. Eliminate the wrong keys out from the 4 options. Out of remaining 2 answers, think which is more appropriate. There may be some keywords in the question itself, which you have to see if it is giving meaning to your selected answer or not. Then you need to read your notes every day before the next day class starts, so that if any doubt is there, you can ask sir. Sir always gives us a lot of time to clarify our doubts. In each class he will ask, do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? So please don't hesitate to ask, even if you think it is a silly question. Never ever feel bad to ask sir. You have to clarify your doubts in the class itself as much as possible. Then practice questions, keep on doing as many number of times as possible. You have mock test, practice questions, everything in your web portal, no? Minimum 3 times to maximum 5 times you have to try practicing them.
Ma'am, next I would like to call Mr. Azhar. Sir, can you please explain us, like, other than what are the materials you have gone through, and like how it helped, like the RISI training, how it helped you in achieving this CPPS certification?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shalini ma'am. Well, I'll also points. I have also 2-3 points. So, like, most important thing is consistency in your classes. Like, if you're going to write your exam after 1 month, just have a good consistency in your class. Do not skip your classes. Do not bunk your classes. And most important thing is your last 5 or 10 days for your question bank practice. That's most important. That's what you will get in your brain in the last 10 days. And other important thing is, do not consult any other sources, please. This is the key. If you're going to write exam after 1 month, do not consult any other resources. And most important, while you're writing the exam, the time management. In my life, I have written a lot of exams, and this is the exam where my time management go a bit wrong. Because if you see, I passed the CPHQ, and CPHQ time, I finish it 30 minutes, half an hour before. But when writing CPPS exam, really, I just left 1 minute. And up to the last 1 minute, I was clearing my bookmark questions. So time management in exam is most important for CPPS. So consistency in your classes, do not consult any other sources, and time management while writing your exam. These are the 3 most important things I would like to share. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the review. And as you said, I also felt the same, like while preparing for the exams, even for my CPHQs and CPPS, we never used to search for any other materials other than Tenas's notes. That was giving all the concepts. We were making thorough with the concepts. While we going through instead of mugging it up, just be thorough with the concepts, and anytime you are stuck anywhere you can clarify on the same time and you can go ahead. That really works well for the exams.
My name is Manju. I'm working here in UAE for the past 7 years. Actually, I want to the same thing. Time management is very important. Also, at the last part of this class, rather than looking for the PPT, this mock test is very important. Repeatedly, sir is telling the end of the sessions, so we can only concentrate on the mock test. So I think that is very, very important. While writing the exams, some of the questions directly I got almost more than 10 questions directly from that mock test itself. So I think rather than searching some other, initially I thought that it is not enough because we don't know, no, we have to search some other things and all. But I can say 100% the materials that is provided from the RISI is more than enough. We have to concentrate only on those things.
Thanks, Manju ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for the insights. Even same thing, time management, what sir has taught in the lessons, time management, it has helped us like in achieving this goal. And can anyone tell me tell us like how the CPPS certification helped in your like approach towards the patient safety? Anyone has any comment on this part? Because I have felt in several times I have felt this difference after CPPS exam. I would like to add a note like the things we approach towards an incident report or a patient safety event. The approach what we are taking is a technical approach rather than going blind for that. The actions taken for that, everything was very different. Like a certified professional means that knowledge, especially with an institute like RISI, if we are taking our classes and when we are moving forward, it helped us a lot. Other than just going for a certification, it gives a very pretty much what we say the concepts what we have to follow in the patient safety. For the better patient safety, it has helped. CPPS is from IHI. So it's a gold standard for patient safety, I would say, and it will change the approach of a quality professional. They should be like a quality and patient safety, and the opportunities also. It's pretty. There are a lot of opportunities also coming up because a lot of institutions, they are starting up with the new not only like a quality patient safety, they are starting a separate session, so it definitely adds.
Well, Shalini ma'am, there are some questions in meeting chat. Someone asked, can we get some insights when somebody needs to start the journey of CPPS? Well, it depends upon your role in your organization when you should start the CPPS. For example, if you're already in the patient safety and healthcare quality management, then it's preferably better to go for CPHQ first, then go for CPPS. So when to start it, as I mentioned, it depends upon your role. Like if you want to do your CPPS in next 3 months, you should start it now. So 3 months is enough. As RISI, they are giving you assurance to finish your all syllabus, all your confusions, all the questions in 3 months. And after 3 months, you can go and write the examinations.
Yes, sir. It like along with CPPS, yes, it helps. It helps us a lot for CPPS as well because so many concepts like data analytics, all those concepts which is related to CPHQ. So it helps the professionals a lot in clearing the CPPS if we are doing it consequently. I do agree with that. And for the resources also, the concepts, that is the main thing which we have to focus on this part. And Manju ma'am, can you please add like in the time management session, and for the importance, like what does for the patient safety, how it has added to your organization for the after the CPPS certification.
Yeah, now after this one, actually, we are encouraging. I am basically I don't have any quality background. I'm working in a clinical area, so there we encourage now. We are encouraging all of them to report this near miss incidents. Now, after learning this one, only we yeah, understand the importance of this near miss and all. So now we are encouraging more or most of them to this report the near miss events and all.
Yes, ma'am. That is an important part. That approach towards the near miss event, the importance, like the those who study that things in a systematic way, they are easy. It's like when it comes to the workplace, it's easy to tackle things and come up with new ideas, new approaches. It definitely helped us a lot. Sir, can you please add like how long you took for the preparation?
Well, as I mentioned, it's not just for the certification only. Even if you go for last 1 month, you can go for the certification. But RISI is meant to teach us how we are going to implement the patient safety in your organization. They're teaching you with the real scenarios. So it's better to go for the 3 months, as they are just preparing you for the 3 months. And 3 months is like more than enough if you have the consistency with the classes, with the RISI, and with the question bank at the last 10-15 days. 3 months is more than enough for you to go for the exam.
Sir, can you please explain what has motivated you for the CPPS certification?
Well, if you're like I'm already working in the patient safety, and you will implement all the things related to the patient safety in your organization. But the certification gives you an extra motivation to do your initiatives related to the patient safeties. The certification gives you a full recognition of yourself when you're going to implement something in your organization. When you have the certification, like, you will get an authority, extra confidence to start doing the patient safety initiatives in your organization. It's a complete recognition. It's an add-on value in your initiatives regarding the patient safety.
So can you please share like any one example in your real life scenario, like the CPPS training helped to solve your real patient safety issue? Something related
Well,
to
in our organization, there was an very less, the reporting. As we mentioned, the patient safety reporting is most important. So when I was asking to do the initiative to increase our reporting in our organization, so my voice was not so, it was not going to the leaders and through the leadership to implement some change to increase our reporting. But when I got the certification, so I start doing the Good Catch program, which is now successful, and it has been appreciated by the leadership to start a Good Catch program, because it really increased the patient safety reporting, and in thus which is related to increase the patient safety culture in our organization. So it really helped, and it helped our organization, and our leadership, they really recognize it. So it's because of I got the knowledge regarding in the CPPS preparation, and I from the RISI I got to know how to apply these practically in my organization. And it's a real life thing, and it happened, and it really helped me in our organization.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, Manju ma'am, can you please explain us uh, how the patient safety CPPS certification has impacted your approach to teamwork in the healthcare setting? Or else you can how we can plan to continue growing in this field. How does this add to your this CPPS certification, how it has added to your current scenario?
Well, as I mentioned,
Yeah.
the patient safety, it's an continuous learning. And when you get the certification, you got the recognition, and you are into it. With the certification, you are into it, and it will help you every other day in your when you talk when you walk, when you deal with your in multidisciplinary approach, and you are talking in the patient safety language. Before certification, you are just a normal person, just taking your initiatives. But when you get your certification and you really work in the multidisciplinary approach, it really add values. Your When you talk in the patient safety language, it really helped it. You will get an confidence while doing your work in your organization in daily duties.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the updates. Any of the participants has any kind of doubt regarding the
Hi,
exams?
hi, Shali ma'am. This is INR. I'm also a batchmate from previous CPPS
Yes,
batch.
sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I just would like to add on. Like we already had our CPHQ from Rishi, and CPPS is something different from CPHQ. And here in CPPS, you are going to have more clinical scenario-based questions rather than direct questions. And the thing is, we need to understand the concept completely so that we will be able to clear this exam. And one more thing is now the exam syllabus and the content is having some revision, not major changes, but in the examination question and the Harvards. And also in Rishi, you will get the complete guidance, everything under Dr. Tenarasu. And one more thing is when you are having a group discussion, you will be having members from multiple organizations, and you will be able to get more ideas from different organizations. So it will be like your knowledge and skills will widen. It's not like your concentration will only on CPPS certification. You'll be able to learn many new things, and you will be able to discuss with the candidates from multiple geographical locations. So these are all the major advantages of taking up this certification.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Ms. Sarita, ma'am, can you please add something to this?
Hi, good evening. Am I
Good evening.
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me to this meeting. I'm myself, Sarita from UAE. I'm a clinical person, and actually, first time I am into any quality certifications or quality courses. So I got actually only 2 to 3 weeks time before I could get the exam, and when I start with, I didn't have any clue on what is even the full form of CPPS. But I would like to thank Dr. Tenarasu for his comprehensive and compact class, actually, what I would say. And I could pass the exam only because of the classes that I attended with him. And I didn't have any material other than what I have from his classes, the PPT, and mostly the question bank and the practice questions. What I learned from the class is not only the PPT, like what he is being discussed in the class, the concept. Take it maybe one time when you hear. For me, like, because quality is very new for me. When I attended the class through the PPTs, maybe the concept wasn't clear for me, but when the practice questions were being worked out, I could relate what he discussed in the class with the questions. So as one of my colleague was mentioning in the beginning, to make notes while he is doing the PPT, and then you go through the notes the second time, then you will be able to relate the concept with the notes, which will make your knowledge more stronger. And when I was doing my exam, I could reflect on the things which he was discussing in the class. And I felt like he used to say repeatedly in the class, like, leadership is very much connected with quality. And when I'm thinking like how he was discussing the concepts in the class, I was able to answer many questions which I felt came correct, and that's why I was able to clear the exam. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Tenarasu to help me to get this through in a short time. Then coming to the second question, how it helped me in my daily practice is like the concept of system design, system engineering, and just culture. These things, which some of these terms were familiar, but I wasn't aware of about the core concept of how it is just even like just culture and looking at what majority of the population will do in that particular scenario. These all were new for me, and in my current position as a nurse educator and sometimes working with RCAs and doing some investigations related to some incidents, all this learning has helped me to improve my reasoning of the situations and to get a better clear decision making and so on. So now I start loving quality, and I'm more interested with quality and things related to quality. This is how the class helped me. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the valuable updates. And for me, I started journey with RISI as when I started my CPHQ training. I started CPHQ training. Before that, I have tried also. I have attempted previously as well, but I couldn't clear it. I'm just telling my journey, how I felt with RISI. I started CPHQ training and I couldn't clear for the first time. And second time, I enrolled with RISI. The main thing, what I was feeling is like I was able to know each and every concepts, and with that I was able to do all my things. Like I was able to correlate it with my workplace. I could develop a lot of things regarding the incident reporting, the medication error analysis, how a quality person should approach, even though I was having a fruitful experience in quality. But the basic things which we have to follow in the analytics part, I was not aware. And how a true data can approach, like a true data based approach, how it will make changes in your organization. So this helped me a lot, and that is the reason I had go ahead with the CPPS. So I was interested and I was knowing more things about the CPPS things. So I enrolled for the CPPS soon after my CPHQ certification. And the concepts and the things what I learned from CPPS also helped me in my professional ways. Like even though if you are approaching a research, or if any patient safety related events, which FMEA and all, I never used to experience it in a professional way, how to do it, and for what kind of events we have to do. All those things in a systematic approach I could learn, and I can apply the things what I learned in my from receive what I have learned. I'm able to apply it on my current scenarios or current workplace, which is helping me a lot. This is what my personal experience, and still I'm continuing the journey with Stenasser for my CPHRM preparations. I really thank sir for this opportunity and for this learning opportunity and for the commitment towards the quality.
Yeah, this is Vidya here again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there are two more points which I wanted to tell. All exam, whoever is taking exam, 1 week before the exam, start writing lessons learned from each mistake, so that you can recollect while answering the questions, correct answers. You will recollect while answering the questions, and prepare placards also for each chapter, which will be useful to glance through the summary a day before the exam. And the whatever study materials are given from RISI, that is good enough. But since I was doing CPHQ also, I was referring patient safety module from CPHQ, NAHQ textbook also. Apart from that, whatever sir has, RISI has provided in their website, like research articles, those research articles are going to give more insight about patient safety. better if you have time, go through those research articles what are given in the RISI website also. And these lessons, whatever we learned in CPPS, are really going to help us in the organization, where we can focus on safety culture, how to bring back the good safety culture in any organization, just culture, learning culture, all these things we have to focus on in any organization. We get idea how to bring the leadership in active role to improve the patient safety. We can join the leaders to go for walkarounds and ask questions with the frontline staff, with the so that we will get first-hand information from frontline staff who are involved in the tasks, so that we can take safety measures along with leaders. If leaders understand what are the safety issues in the organization, they will definitely support quality and patient safety department for improving the safety culture in the organization. So that techniques we are learning in CPPS in RISI's class. And how should be the highly reliable organization? What are the characteristics of a high reliable organization? It is explained. What are the stronger actions? What are the weaker actions? All these are explained in our class, so that we will know which strong actions we can take to improve the safety culture in the organization. So these are all we learn in CPPS class, and I really thank Dr. Tennarasu sir for giving us a very good insight on how to improve safety culture in an organization. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shalini ma'am, for.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
yeah.
for the updates. So from today's session, I would like to thank each and everyone who has participated in this session and who has given the updates regarding the real life success stories, what they have gone through for the CPPS certification, and the availability of the resources which work for them for clearing the examination, and for like what has motivated them for the CPPS journey, and the tips which they have shared for the successful examination, for clearing the examination rate, because actually it's a tough exam, and when you look for the passing rate also, it's less. But for with RISI, it's like I can see like everyone who is understanding the concept, we are able to make that success. Really thankful to Tenna sir for his commitment towards the quality and patient safety, and his commitment towards each and every student who is enrolled with them. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for organizing an event like this to explain the importance of CPPS among the quality professionals. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shalin ma'am. Thank you for your time.